Hi y'all, I'm Allison. We got another school day. Look at our calendar. It is Friday, September 13th. I hope that's not going to be an ominous day for me. We will see how this all plays out because I have a very full schedule today and I'm excited to go to my classes. Should be a good time, I hope, because I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I'm going to have a stellar morning. But before I can go to my first class, I have to find out what that fake card was that was slid underneath Nucilla's door during the night. So let's grab our deck and see what's in store for us today. Okay, are you ready? Give him a little shuffle. Oh, there's something stuck on this. I don't know what that was. Smooth sailing, just a normal day with no surprises. As if. Do I ever get that? Do I ever get a smooth day? I don't know. But I'm going to take this because we will see how true this is. On Friday the 13th, I need all the help I can get. Okay, here is our calendar. Oh, and guess what? I got my bookmarks printed. Because, of course, my printer was giving me trouble. So I didn't get all that printed out until last night. Yeah, it took me until September 12th to get the printer squared away because that's just how my life is. So I have all of my graphics now. I no longer have to have everything up on the screen. Yeah, it's been crazy. And now I feel much more organized because it was confusing not having my tactile pieces of information. Okay, the reason I brought that up is because I can use my bookmark to find out what my book is. Because they are on the back. Oh, I get to read Harry Potter for a restoration, ordinary level. Now this is a good way to start a Friday. So I'm going to go spend an hour with The Prisoner of Azkaban. This is one of my favorites in the series. Can't wait to read this one. And then if I remember correctly, I get to go right back into Patriot Games. So it's going to be a spectacular morning. And I hope that'll hold because I've got my contractor coming at the waterfall that we had in the kitchen the other day from the bathroom. I think it was the bathtub overflow drain. I think that's what we have an issue with. So they weren't able to make it yesterday and they're supposed to come this morning. So I hope that doesn't eat up all of my class time. We will see. If it does, I may just reclaim that because bathtub, that's going to have to take precedence, but I don't want to lose any time in these classes. All right. I have rambled enough. I will see y'all on the flip side of this one. Be proud of me. I did both of my morning classes. And even more importantly, my bathroom, it's fixed. So if you've been keeping up with it, we remodeled it. And then it was a day before yesterday, my daughter went to take the first bubble bath in the new tub, and it rained in my kitchen. So apparently the overflow, there's a gasket behind it, and it wasn't wide enough. The pipes are too far back in the wall, and all of that excess water just went underneath the tub, down the ceiling, and out through the light fixture above my kitchen sink. So that was fun, but it's fixed now, and it only took maybe 20 minutes to fix it total. So very happy to report my bathroom is working, and I will show y'all pictures of it when it's done, because there were a couple of little holes from old towel racks that fell off. They're going to patch those for me when they come to do my kitchen counter, and then I got to paint. But that's something to worry about next week. And I went to Restoration, the artwork from Jim Kay. I just absolutely love it. These books are so gorgeous. Of course, I'm talking about, Harry Potter. And, we've got every page, even if there's not an illustration, it still has some kind of a texture or design on it. And it's just gorgeous. It's such a wonderful way to start the day. I'm so sad that he opted not to do the last two books, but I can understand. Apparently the project just became too much for him, and he decided for his own sake not to do books 6 and 7. But hoping they find another artist that will have a similar style. 'Cause so gorgeous. Perfect way to start the day. And I made it to like page 54 or something. And I also went to my first official Impling Summoning time. Snuck into the corner of demonology and read some more of Patriot Games. There we go. I forgot. This is like a terrorist attack that happens over in London with Ireland. That's a lot of things were going on with Ireland and England during the 80s and everything. This was written in 87, and I was actually in Ireland in 86. And they even mentioned the McDonald's in Dublin, and it's like, I've been there. I completely forgot about that. And it was right about the same time as this book was written. So, pretty cool. Still loving it. I'm a little giddy just knowing the bathroom's fixed. Okay, so let's look at what I've got for this afternoon. I only have one class this afternoon, hour and a half's worth, and that is Animal Studies. This will be my first time attending it. I don't even know what book I need or where my bookmarks are. So let's see, how's my afternoon going to play out? Got my bookmark, and it is going to be, King of Scars. I'm not necessarily excited for this one, and I'm sure I'll enjoy it once I get into it, but I don't really have any motivation to, which is good reason, which makes it really good that it's on my list because I would like to finish that series. So anyway, I will go to that class at some point. Also got to go to Kroger. We need Diet Coke, priorities. And then, yeah, so that's my afternoon, just one class. I like that. We got the weekend coming up. Okay, so far, smooth sailing. We'll see if that holds though. All right, I will be back with y'all after I go to Animal Studies. We'll see how my afternoon plays out. And then I have my night classes. Okay, see you later. I don't know why I was so hesitant to read this book because it has started out so good. I am loving it. It was really hard to put it back down. I think I only had an hour. Yeah, no, I had an hour and a half. I didn't make a ton of progress. I only got to page 64. But considering how long it's been since I've read anything from the Grishaverse, I was surprised at how easily I just jumped right back into it, and starts out so strong, and I'm already invested in everybody, and this is going to end up being one of my favorite classes, I think, which I should have known, because I do love the rest of the ones that have come before this. Such a good time. I still haven't watched that show. I was making myself wait until I read all the books first, and I'll have to do that at some point. So anyway, this was my only afternoon class, right? Yes, this was my only one. I didn't finish it until like around 5:30 or so. It was towards the late afternoon that I finally got around to reading it, but read it I did. And if you look at my schedule for today, I have 2 night classes, evening, whatever you want to call it. And I've already gone to Elemental Studies and spent some more time with Statute of Limitations. I'm really surprised by this. I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, other than getting really frustrated with the mass paperbacks. They're so uncomfortable in your hand because the binding's always so tight. But I took the time to loosen the spine without breaking it. I don't think I broke it, but it's a little bit more relaxed than it was. And it's actually got quite a bit of substance to it. There's some meat to this one, and I'm really enjoying it. Athena, our main character, she's got some bite. She used to be a reporter in Chicago, and those skills are coming in handy while she's trying to investigate to find out who's behind the murder, or if in fact, actually, well, no, there was a murder by this point, but I am enjoying it. I think this is going to be a fun series. Although I will say that the raccoon, very, very small part. So it's not quite the humorous, quick, easy read that I was expecting for cozy mystery, based with the pet raccoon. It's more that the raccoon happens to be at their garden center, and it's appeared a few times. They do leave food out for it, but it's not necessarily a pet, and it's not a big integral part of the story, at least at this stage of the game. I don't know, maybe he has a bigger role to play as the book plays out. But I am enjoying this class, and I'm a little concerned about my progress because I have 2 other books to read for elemental studies, and that clock is ticking down. Like, this calendar is going to fly by considering how late I started. So for today, I only have 1 class left, and that is more time with my Impling Summoning. I get to go back into the demonology lab and make some more progress on TBR Games. I'm looking forward to that. This will be a good way to end my day and the week. Although I think, when I set up the rules, did I give myself 2 hours on the weekend? I think I may have done that. I'll have to go back and look at my footage. My hair's wrecked. But I think I may have allowed myself 2 hours over the weekend because I knew that it would be a bit of a struggle with construction going on. So I'll check that and let you know. Either I'll tack that on to the end of this or throw it in the beginning of the... I have no clue. We're just winging it. All I know is I have another hour with Jack Ryan, and that's going to be a good way to end my day. So I will be back later. I'm back, and it's obviously no longer Friday night. I had so much fun in my Impling Summoning class. Loving this book, every second of it. So hard to put it down, but I did. I only read for an hour. I was a good girl, even though I was tempted to let them lock me into the room overnight so I could finish. But I have to wait until the next time this class comes up. And I'm a little concerned. I got a message from Lindley. Apparently, Nasilla and Fenris have gotten themselves into a little bit of a bind. So I need to find out what's going on with that. And I will let y'all know during the next video. So I hope to see you there.